The Scotties Tournament of Hearts, French, Le Tournoi des Cœurs Scotties, is an annual Canadian women's curling championship, sanctioned by the Canadian Curling Association. The winner goes on to represent Canada at the Women's World Curling Championships. Since 1985, the winner also gets to return to the following year's tournament as Team Canada. It is formally known as the Canadian Women's Curling Championship. Since 1982, the tournament has been sponsored by Kruger Products, which was formerly known as Scott Paper Limited when it was a Canadian subsidiary of Scott Paper Company. As such, the tournament was formerly known as the Scott Tournament of Hearts. When Kimberly-Clark merged with Scott, the Canadian arm was sold to the Quebec-based Kruger Inc. While Kruger was granted a license to use several Scott brands in Canada until June 2007, it was given a long-term license to the Scotties brand because Kimberly-Clark already owned Kleenex. As such, the tournament was officially renamed the Scotties Tournament of Hearts in 2007. The format is a round-robin of 12 teams. As of the 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts, there have been more than 12 eligible teams. Therefore, a pre-qualification tournament is now held each year to trim the field to 12. At the end of the round-robin, playoffs occur to determine the championship winner. The system used is known as the Page Playoff system. Beginning with the 2018 tournament, the event will expand to a 16-team field, with the 10 provinces, 3 territories, Northern Ontario, and Team Canada being joined by the highest-ranked non-qualified team on the Canadian team ranking system standings. The teams will be separated into 2 pools of 8, each playing a round-robin, with the top 4 teams in each pool advancing to a second pool to determine the final 4 teams. The pools are possibly tentatively slated to be determined by the CTRS standings as of December 31, 2017. History. Prehistory. 1913 marked a significant point in women's curling when both the Manitoba Bonspiel and the Ontario Curling Association began with having women's curling events. Other provinces would later add provincial women's championships. But it wasn't until the 1950s that a higher level of women's curling began to occur. At this time there was a Western Canada Women's Championship, sponsored by the T. Eaton Company, but no tournament existed for the eastern provinces. By 1959, Eaton's pulled their sponsorship, giving an opportunity for the organizers of the Western Championships the initiative to have a national championship. In 1960, the Canadian Ladies Curling Association was created with Dominion Stores Limited, seeking to sponsor a national championship. That year, an Eastern Championship occurred so that the winner could play the winner of the Western Championship. In this event, Ruth Smith and her team from Lacolle, Quebec faced off against Joyce McKee's team from Saskatchewan, consisting of Sylvia Fedoruk, Donna Belding and Muriel Cobin, with McKee winning. The game between the two teams was played in Oshawa, Ontario. The following year a tournament was organized with the same format as the Brier and was held in Ottawa. McKee won again, with a new front end of Barbara McNevin and Rosa McPhee. Early history. In 1967, Dominion Stores were unable to reach a compromise with the organizers of the tournament, and their sponsorship fell. The Canadian Ladies Curling Association ran the tournament by themselves with no sponsorship. Sylvia Fedoruk, after assuming the presidency of the Canadian Ladies Curling Association, found a sponsor in the McDonald Tobacco Company, the same sponsor as the Brier. Their sponsorship began in 1972 with the tournament being called the McDonald Lassie Championship, after the company's trademark. In 1979, under increasing pressure from the anti-tobacco policies of the Canadian government, the McDonald Tobacco Company pulled their sponsorship from both the Brier and the Women's Championship. The Canadian Ladies Curling Association ran the tournament without a sponsorship again for the next couple of years. 1979 also marked the first year of the Women's World Curling Championship, where the national champion would play. Also, the 1979 event was the first tournament to feature a playoff. Before then, the championship team was the one with the best round-robin record. Tournament of Hearts. Robert Wilson, a member of the 1979 championship team, and a former employee of Scott Paper, led an effort to get the company to sponsor the championships. It was successful, and in 1982 the first Scott Tournament of Hearts was held. The Scott Tournament of Hearts would last 25 years, and saw the likes of many great teams. The first Tournament of Hearts was won by Colleen Jones and her Nova Scotia team. It would take her 17 years to win another, but she would cap it off with another 4 championships for a grand total of 6 championships. Other great curlers at the Hearts have been Connie Laliberte and Jennifer Jones of Manitoba, Heather Houston, Marilyn Bodoff and Rachel Homan of Ontario, Sandra Schmiller of Saskatchewan and Kelly Scott of British Columbia. The new sponsorship made the tournament popular when it began to be televised. Today, TSN covers the entire tournament. CBC had covered the semi-finals and the finals up until the 2007-08 season. In 2013, Sportsnet and City began to offer coverage of the finals of the provincial playdowns in Manitoba, Ontario, and Alberta as well. Past champions: Diamond D Championship, Canadian Ladies Curling Association Championship, McDonald Lassies Championship, Canadian Ladies Curling Association Championship, Scott Tournament of Hearts, Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Top 3 finishes table. As of 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts award winners: Sandra Schmiller Most Valuable Player Award. The Sandra Schmiller Most Valuable Player Award is awarded by the media to the most valuable player during the playoffs at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. The 2017 winner was Rachel Homan of Ontario. Shot of the Week Award. The Shot of the Week Award is presented by the organizing committee to the player who makes the most outstanding shot during the tournament. The award has not been presented since 2013. Marge Mitchell Sportsmanship Award. The Marge Mitchell Sportsmanship Award is awarded annually to the most sportsmanlike curler at the Tournament of Hearts every year. The award has been presented since 1982, and has been named in Mitchell's honor since 1998. In 2017, the Marge Mitchell Sportsmanship Award was presented to Kerry Galusha of the Northwest Territories. Joan Mead Builder Award. The Joan Mead Builder Award goes to someone in the curling community that significantly contributes to the growth and development of women's curling in Canada. It has been awarded annually since 2001. Winners: 2001, Lloyd Stansell; 2002, Warren Hansen; 2003, Vic Rauter; 2004, Vera Pezza; 2005, Shirley Marash; 2006, Robert Wilson; 2007, Muriel Fage; 2008, Don Whitman; 2009, Linda Bolton; 2010, Anne Merklinger; 2011, Elaine Dag Jackson, Canadian Curling Association National Team Coach; 2012, Cheryl Bernard, 4-time Scotties Tournament of Hearts participant; 2013, Andrew Claver, Scotties Tournament of Hearts photographer; 2014, Linda Moore; 2015, Bernadette McIntyre; 2016, Renee Sonnenberg; 2017, Wendy Morgan, both program manager and team leader of the Canadian Wheelchair Curling Program. All-Star Teams, 2017. First Team, Skip, Rachel Homan, Ontario. Third, Emma Miskew, Ontario. Second, Joanne Courtney, Ontario. Lead, Blaine de Jager. British Columbia. Second team, skip, Chelsea Carey. Team Canada. Third, Shannon Alexak. British Columbia. Second, Sarah Wilkes. Alberta. Lead, Lisa Weigel. Ontario. 2016. First team, skip, Jennifer Jones. Team Canada. Third, Caitlin Laws. Team Canada. Second, Jill Officer. Team Canada. Lead, Dawn McEwen. Team Canada. Second team, skip, Chelsea Carey. Alberta. Third, Ashley Howard. Saskatchewan. Second, Liz Fife. Manitoba. Lead, Sarah Potts. Northern Ontario. 2015. First team, skip, Stephanie Lawton. Saskatchewan. Third, Caitlin Laws. Manitoba. Second, Jill Officer. Manitoba. Lead, Dawn McEwen. Manitoba. Second team, skip, Jennifer Jones. Manitoba. Third, Laurie Olson-Johns. Alberta. Second, Stephanie Schmidt. Saskatchewan. Lead, Lisa Weigel. Team Canada. 2014. First team, skip, Rachel Homan. Team Canada. Third, Emma Miskew. Team Canada. Second, Alison Crevier-Zook. Team Canada. Lead, Terry Lake. Nova Scotia. Second team, skip, Chelsea Carey. Manitoba. Third, Sherry Anderson. Saskatchewan. Second, Sherry Singler. Saskatchewan. Lead, Morgan Court. Ontario. 2013. First team, skip, Jennifer Jones. Manitoba. Third, Caitlin Laws. Manitoba. Second, Alison Crevier-Zook. Ontario. Lead, Dawn Askin. Manitoba. Second team, skip, Rachel Homan. Ontario. Third, Gina Schrader. British Columbia. Second, Jill Officer. Manitoba. Lead, Lane Peters. Canada. 2012. First team, skip, Jennifer Jones. Manitoba. Third, Caitlin Laws. Manitoba. Second, Jill Officer. Manitoba. Lead, Dawn Askin. Manitoba. Second team, skip, Kelly Scott. British Columbia. Third, Beth Iskew. Alberta. Second, Jessica Mayer. Alberta. Lead, Lane Peters. Alberta. 2011. First team, skip, Jennifer Jones. Team Canada. Third, Caitlin Laws. Team Canada. Second, Jill Officer. Team Canada. Lead, Dawn Askin. Team Canada. Second team, skip, Amber Holland. Saskatchewan. Third, Kim Schneider. Saskatchewan. Second, Tammy Schneider. Saskatchewan. Lead, Chelsea Bell. Alberta. 2010. First team, skip, Kelly Scott. British Columbia. Third, Kathy Overton Clapham. Team Canada. Second, Jill Officer. Team Canada. Lead, Dawn Askin. Team Canada. Second team, skip, Jennifer Jones. Team Canada. Third, Gina Schrader. British Columbia. Second, Sasha Carter. British Columbia. Lead, Jackie Armstrong. British Columbia. 2009. First team, skip, Stephanie Lawton. Saskatchewan. Third, Kathy Overton Clapham. Team Canada. Second, Diane Gershulik. British Columbia. Lead, Lana Vey. Saskatchewan. Second team, skip, Marla Mallet. British Columbia. Third, Grace McInnes. British Columbia. Second, Sherry Singler. Saskatchewan. Lead, Joelle Sabarin. Quebec. 2008. First team, skip, Shannon Kleibrink. Alberta. Third, Amy Nixon. Alberta. Second, Jill Officer. Manitoba. Lead, Chelsea Bell. Alberta. Second team, skip, Sherry Middaugh. Ontario. 3rd. Kathy Overton-Clapham, Manitoba. 2nd. Sasha Carter, Team Canada. Lead. Dawn Askin, Manitoba. 2007. First Team. Skip. Kelly Scott, Team Canada. 3rd. Gina Schrader, Team Canada. 2nd. Jill Officer, Manitoba. Lead. Marcia Gooderiot, Saskatchewan. 2nd Team. Skip. Jan Betka, Saskatchewan. 3rd. Lana Vey, Saskatchewan. 2nd. Sasha Carter, Team Canada. Lead. Dara Provençal, British Columbia. 2006. First Team. Skip. Kelly Scott, British Columbia. 3rd. Gina Schrader, British Columbia. 2nd. Marianne Arsenault, Nova Scotia. Lead. Georgina Wheatcroft, Team Canada. 2nd Team. Skip. Heather Strong, Newfoundland and Labrador. 3rd. Kathy Overton-Clapham, Team Canada. 2nd. Sasha Carter, British Columbia. Lead. Nancy Delahunt, Nova Scotia. 2005. First Team. Skip. Jennifer Jones, Manitoba. 3rd. Marlies Miller, Saskatchewan. 2nd. Dawn Askin, Ontario. Lead. Nancy Delahunt, Team Canada. 2nd Team. Skip. Jen Hanna, Ontario. 3rd. Pascal Letendre, Ontario. 2nd. Sherry Singler, Saskatchewan. Lead. Susan O'Leary, Newfoundland and Labrador. 2004. First Team. Skip. Colleen Jones, Team Canada. 3rd. Amy Nixon, Alberta. 2nd. Maureen Boner, Manitoba. Lead. Nancy Delahunt, Team Canada. 2nd Team. Skip. Lois Fowler, Manitoba. 3rd. Kim Kelly, Team Canada. 2nd. Marianne Arsenault, Team Canada. Lead. Heather Martin, Newfoundland and Labrador. 2003. First Team. Skip. Colleen Jones, Team Canada. 3rd. Sherry Linton, Saskatchewan. 2nd. Robin McPhee, Prince Edward Island. Lead. Nancy Delahunt, Team Canada. 2nd Team. Skip. Suzanne Godet, Prince Edward Island. 3rd. Rebecca Jean McPhee, Prince Edward Island. 2nd. Joan McCusker, Saskatchewan. Lead. Kate Horn, Alberta. 2002. First Team. Skip. Sherry Anderson, Saskatchewan. 3rd. Janet Brown, Ontario. 2nd. Marianne Way, Team Canada. Lead. Nancy Delahunt, Team Canada. 2nd Team. Skip. Sherry Middaugh, Ontario. 3rd. Lornie MacDonald, Alberta. 2nd. Lynn Fallis Kurtz, Manitoba. Lead. Alison Franey, New Brunswick. 2001. First Team. Skip. Marie-France Larouche, Quebec. 3rd. Kim Kelly, Nova Scotia. 2nd. Georgina Wheatcroft, Team Canada. Lead. Sherry Cordina, Ontario. 2nd Team. Skip. Kelly Law, Team Canada. 3rd. Lisa Whitaker, British Columbia. 2nd. Roberta Materi, Saskatchewan. Lead. Karen McNamee, Alberta. 2000. First Team. Skip. Connie Laliberte, Manitoba. 3rd. Kathy Overton-Clapham, Manitoba. 2nd. Karen Darku, Saskatchewan. Lead. Tricia McGregor, Prince Edward Island. 2nd Team. Skip. Anne Merklinger, Ontario. 3rd. Kathy Walter, Saskatchewan. 2nd. Debbie Jones Walker, Manitoba. Lead. Nancy Delahunt, Team Canada. 1999. First Team. Skip. Colleen Jones, Nova Scotia. 3rd. Heather Gobson, Team Canada. 2nd. Brenda Bomer, Team Canada. Lead. Luann Henry, Prince Edward Island. 2nd Team. skip. Connie Laliberte, Manitoba. 3rd. Marcy Balderston, Alberta. 2nd. Mary Ann Way, Nova Scotia. Lead. Kate Horn, Team Canada. 1998. First team, skip. Kathy Borst, Alberta. 3rd. Jan Betker, Team Canada. 2nd. Brenda Bomer, Alberta. Lead. Marcia Gooderiot, Team Canada. 2nd team, skip. Anne Merklinger, Ontario. 3rd. Heather Gobberson, Alberta. 2nd. Patty McKnight, Ontario. Lead. Heather Hopkins, Nova Scotia. 1997. First team, skip. Sandra Schmierler, Saskatchewan. 3rd. Jan Betker, Saskatchewan. 2nd. Joan McCusker, Saskatchewan. Lead. Jane Hooper, Team Canada. 2nd team, skip. Alison Boring, Ontario. 3rd. Heather Gobberson, Alberta. 2nd. Corey Beveridge, Team Canada. Lead. Heather Martin, Newfoundland. 1996. Skip. Sherry Sherrick, Saskatchewan. 3rd. Kim Gellard, Ontario. 2nd. Tricia McGregor, Prince Edward Island. Lead. Judy Pendergast, Alberta. 1995. Skip. Rebecca McPhee, Prince Edward Island. 3rd. Kay Montgomery, Saskatchewan. 2nd. Joan McCusker, Team Canada. Lead. Janet Arnott, Manitoba. 1994. Skip. Laura Phillips, Newfoundland. 3rd. Jan Betker, Team Canada. 2nd. Joan McCusker, Team Canada. Lead. Kim Kelly, Nova Scotia. 1993. Skip. Sandra Peterson, Saskatchewan. 3rd. Kathy Cunningham, Newfoundland. 2nd. Patty McKnight, Ontario. Lead. Mary Ann Way, Nova Scotia. 1992. Skip. Lisa Walker, British Columbia. 3rd. Kathy Fahlman, Saskatchewan. 2nd. Kim Kelly, Nova Scotia. Lead. Carrie Wilms, Team Canada. 1991. Skip. Julie Sutton, British Columbia. 3rd. Jackie Ray Greening, Alberta. 2nd. Sherry Stewart, New Brunswick. Lead. Cheryl McPherson, Team Canada. 1990. Skip. Heather Rankin, Nova Scotia. 3rd. Jackie Ray Greening, Alberta. 2nd. Andrea Laws, Ontario. Lead. Laurie Keller, Saskatchewan. 1989. Skip. Chris Moore, Manitoba. 3rd. Karen Purdy, Manitoba. 2nd. Diane Alexander, Alberta. Lead. Tracy Kennedy, Team Canada. 1988. Skip. Michelle Schneider, Saskatchewan. 3rd. Cindy Tucker, British Columbia. 2nd. Georgina Hawkes, British Columbia. Lead. Tracy Kennedy, Ontario. 1987. Skip. Kathy Elwood, Manitoba. 3rd. Sandra Schmierler, Saskatchewan. 2nd. Jan Betker, Saskatchewan. Lead. Sheila Schneider, Saskatchewan. 1986. Skip. Linda Moore, Team Canada. 3rd. Kathy McEdwards, Ontario. 2nd. Chris Gervais, Saskatchewan. Lead. Laurie Carney, Team Canada. 1985. Skip. Susan Seitz, Alberta. 3rd. Lindsay Sparks, British Columbia. 2nd. Debbie Jones, British Columbia. Lead. Debbie Herbert, Newfoundland. 1984. Skip. Connie Laliberte, Manitoba. 3rd. Gillian Thompson, Saskatchewan. 2nd. Chris Gervais, Saskatchewan. Lead. Laurie Carney, British Columbia. 1983. Skip. Shelley Bildfell, Yukon, Northwest Territories. 3rd. Sharon Horn, Nova Scotia. 2nd. Kathy Caudle, Nova Scotia. Lead. Penny Ryan, Alberta, 1982. Skip, Arlene Day, Saskatchewan. 3rd, Lynn Andrews, Manitoba. 2nd, Donna Cunliffe, British Columbia. Lead, Barbara Jones Gordon, Nova Scotia. Ford Hotshots. See also Tim Hortons Brier, Men's, Columba Cream Scottish Women's Championship, United States Curling Women's Championships, and sources. Official website. Results archive. CurlingZone.com